But, alright, if everything's good, thanks so much for hanging out. Drink some coffee, react to some reactions. I just reacted to the new Architects and Bring Me the Horizon songs, so I'll put those up on my channel after I edit those together. So, alright, let's react to the first one by Eagle Owl.
What's up, guys? It's your favorite owl, Eagle Owl here. We got a brand new reaction for you guys today to two new Villain of the Story tracks. I'm curious about this. Like, dudes are announced an album for November. I'm excited for this, and these single covers are bloody clean. I like it. There's Stuck, and then there's Enough. Dang, these are nice and clean. They've been doing work, and I'm excited for this. This is gonna sound great. I am expecting, because store, where can you go wrong? I reacted their EP, acoustic EP. They've done wonders, and well, here we got two new tracks. So let's listen to Stuck first, and then we'll listen to Enough. I was debating if I should do two separate videos, but nah, let's put them both into together.
There you go,
so
dude.
You guys get both on that same bloody day. A violin, okay, guys.
This is like my favorite shit. I love watching reactions to things.
Okay, just cleans. Okay. Actually, I like these ambient guitars. These are nice. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
I like how he's like cutting it up.
That is something different for those
like
guys.
just showing all the reaction bits.
Damn, that was really good. Okay. I'm curious on who produced this and everything. This is very interesting because electronics wise, they use synths and pads and just stuff in general, and I loved it. It was really good.
Will Carlson produced this album. He's done a lot of people, but how we got in contact with him was he did the latest Bill Murray stuff, Johnny Frank, who was our producer, and then he referred us to Will Carlson because Johnny doesn't really produce anymore, and Will is really good, so we've been working with Will Carlson. Good. He's also in Ohio.
Guitar works great. There is drums. I heard the drums. Vocals, love Christian Logan bouncing off with the singing. I love that. You don't hear much of Christian singing, so that's nice. But this track specifically reminded me of a band called Nine Shrines. And I don't know if they got influence from this at all, but it sounded a lot like their EP Misery. And I love that EP.
I've heard of the band.
Especially love that EP.
I haven't listened to the music.
So it's really sounded like this a lot. So I'm very curious if this was kind of influenced from that, or they never heard of this band, because this this is what I wanted Nine Shrines to go into, and they did not go with that with their new album. Villain pulled a Nine Shrines, so reversal card, boys. This is really good. I like this track a lot. I'm gonna put this on the playlist for sure.
Sweet.
So anyways, let's get into the next track of Villain of the Story, Enough.
Stuck was really influenced by Bring Me the Horizon, with like all that orchestra, and I don't know if you could hear it, but like in the intro and the outro, underneath the snare we have like this big big clapping program sound. It really gives like a Bring Me the Horizon vibe. When I was just going through our samples and stuff, I was like, ooh, I love this under the snare drum. That'd be really cool. But yeah, Stuck was Bring Me the Horizon and a lot of Breaking Benjamin. We just had like that intro riff without the orchestra. It was just guitars and drums. I had that, and that was it. And then I had a verse and a chorus, which were just guitar and drums. And it was a different idea, different tempo. But then Logan wrote the Stuck thing over one of those clips. I'm like, oh, okay. So I took the tempo and I stretched it to match the other one, and I put them both together. And then he's like, yes, bounce out this song and I'll write the rest of it. But
so let's get into it. Enough. I think this might be the harder track. I'm not too sure. I think they said that they're releasing a slower and a harder track, so this might be a harder track. I'm not too mistaken.
Oh yeah, you were not mistaken.
Ooh. They're really playing with the electronics this cycle. Christian for ya.
That was sick. His face, dude.
I love these electronics.
That's awesome.
Okay, I like these ambient electronics right here. Like, Jesus, this gives me damn Starset vibes.
Oh, that's cool.
Damn. And Bad Omens vibes. This gives me Bad Omens vibes right here. Jesus, is this like deathcore at this point?
Dude, this is fun.
Ooh.
So yeah, it looks like he's just
That's
reacting.
a dirty bass. That's a dirty bass.
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
Looks like he's just
chanting.
jamming him on Spotify or
Oh.
something. No video.
Ooh. What is this guitar? Ooh. Okay. Are they gonna go like hype it up? Yeah. Here we go. That gave me chills right there.
Sweet.
Logan.
Same, dude. Same, dude. Love the backtracks in that song. There's
You're
like,
giving Linkin Park vibes right there now. With that
that's what I was going for. Yeah.
like that. You left me speechless. That's what you did. That's what you guys did. Logan, Christian, drums, bass, guitar work. Jesus, guys. Dang. Enough's my favorite track now. I'll say that at least. Enough.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right. Enough. Good track. At
That's
the first
awesome.
portion, I thought it was going to be a deathcore song. I'm like, geez, Christian, you're going very, very hard with this. Like, this is peak Christian vocals, dudes. Like, that was hard for Christian. And I'm like, he's really changed his vocal range for sure. Same with Logan. Logan has gone very good. So both of those guys have been proven for sure. And I'm very, very excited to see what this album takes in November. This is going to be good. Say the least. You could hear so many influences in this. There's Linkin Park for sure near the end. There's Bad Omens for sure. Some Starset, I think, a little bit. Like, there's a lot of influences in this track particular. Dang, great track. Great track, guys. Enough said. I like both tracks. Stuck was good, but Enough went on another level. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below of these tracks. Let me know what your favorite. It could be Stuck. Mine.
Hell yeah. Yeah, for Enough, it was like the intro riff, which was ended up being the chorus. I was really into the latest Motionless in White album, Disguise, that had come out at the time that I wrote that. So yeah, it was like Motionless in White, again, Breaking Benjamin, but then there was some Wage War, and then that orchestra breakdown where he was like, is this deathcore? I'm like, really heavy influence from like Morte at Dabo, A Lesson Never Learned, those kind of songs from Reckless and Relentless, Ask Alexandria. And then the chorus, even the melody, in my head, when Logan and I wrote that melody, he kind of gave me an idea, and then I bounced off of him. The da-na-na-na-na-na. I just heard Chris Motionless voice singing that, and I'm like, okay, this song is cool. I really like it. And then after the second chorus, there was going to be like one more like hype fast part and a guitar solo, but then Logan fought hard. He's like, dude, it's so unnecessary. Like, just cut it, go straight to the soft part. It's going to make it way more interesting and not get boring. And that was a good call. I was really pushing back. I really wanted to keep the fast drums and a guitar solo after chorus 2, but I'm really glad Logan fought me on that. Yeah, dude, the outro, before we even had vocals, that was the one, like almost the last thing we wrote for the album, was the outro lyrics, melodies, and vocals for Enough. But we had the instrumental done, and I'm like, we rewrote the lyrics and everything so many times, because I'm like, the instrumental gives such like an, to use the word epic, it has like a really epic emotional, it really made me feel something with like the strings and the choir that I had behind it and the piano. And then when we got to that version of the lyrics and melody that Logan wrote, all that, I'm like, yes, this is exactly what I was hearing in my head. That's why it took so long to do this album, because we just kept reworking things again and again and again, because it was like, no, this needs to be better, because we hear it in our heads, but we're not executing properly. So we took the time to just really redo it all. So that was Eagle Owl's reaction to it. Hell yeah, I've seen him react to some other stuff, and he's really cool. Really liked his faces and stuff. So now we'll move on to...
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to everything
Newova.
that you love. My intro just went out of my brain for some reason. Welcome back to another React video. I'm Newova, and as always, the intros don't fucking matter.
Nice.
Join the Discord. Hang out with us on Twitch. Just go to the description. Just go there. Links to everything. Just... thing, Newova.store, apparel, mixing,
Thank you,
master,
Haley.
all that, whatever.
Really cool to
Moving
hear.
on.
Always appreciate it.
Villain of the story. Stuck. I don't know what happened to me. I think it was the fact that you said soft, and I said that's what she said, and my brain had just went to mush immediately. Regardless, I don't think I've ever really listened to Villain of the Story. I've heard of them before, but like I said, I don't think I've really ever listened to them. And this is apparently softer than it usually is. What he said after a long night of drinking. And I'm
He
a
has
child,
energy,
so
that's
let's
for sure.
fucking move on, okay?
So if he doesn't know us at all, then I wonder what his opinion's going to be on it.
This is soft?
This is soft.
This is soft? I don't think do they turn into like fucking Slaughter to Prevail when they're not doing soft shit? Because this does not seem that soft. The word soft needs to stop coming out of my mouth.
Dude, that's sick, Max. That's really awesome. His smile.
Before we get into the chorus,
Ooh, that's
I
cool.
really
He knew it
fucking
was
love
coming.
this.
Yeah?
I didn't know what to expect from Villain of the Story. I don't know why. I thought that like it was gonna be something closer to my brain is still mush. Kellen Quinn, Sleeping with Sirens.
Oh.
Like a lot more closer to Sleeping with Sirens, like singing wise and like everything. This is fucking amazing.
Thank you
Did
so
you have a
much.
screamer as well?
I don't scream in this song, though. Dude, just seeing people react to our stuff, it's so cool. It's so cool. Keep vibing. Keep vibing.
I
like my
feel
favorite
so
song by
fucking bad for women. I do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm lucky. I mean, like, I get spooked when people are walking behind me. Let alone if I was a girl. I wouldn't leave the house. Because that's what they're representing here. Two creepy dudes. Right on her tail. And I always feel bad when I'm like walking out of like Walmart and my car's parked down like the same aisle as someone else's that's in front of me that's a girl. And I just want to be like,
yeah, dude.
I promise I'm not gonna like do anything weird. My car's just over here. So I make sure that like I'll like lock or unlock it, like so they can see like the lights going on and off. That's like my car's here. It's okay. If someone tries to fight, I'll run with you. Because I'm a pussy. But I'll run with you, and I'll let you be in front of me. So that way, if you trip, I can help you up. And if I trip, I can maybe trip them. It works. But I'm a pussy, so we're gonna run. But regardless, I feel fucking terrible. That sucks. That really sucks.
Yeah, that was one thing Logan really wanted was, you know, when you watch a video, you can put your own ideas and perceive it how you want to. Logan's idea for it was, you know, if we just have these people walking behind her, it's like they're not actually going to do anything. They're not like creeps or like being weird. They're just two guys walking at night somewhere. But it's the fact that it's like, okay, well, this girl, she didn't get picked up from school, so now she has to walk clearly a far distance to get home because her dad was just too, you know, not paying attention and like too addicted to his vice. But it's like, yeah, that subtle thing of like all she's doing is just walking, but like what, you know, his actions made her go through, so where she's scared just to do this. Yeah.
Real quick, that was really subtle but really well done camera work. They put a thing on him to where, you know, they just slowed down the shutter speed or something, or maybe the shutter speed's fast. No, it just slowed it down. I don't know. They did something with the shutter speed. Did make it look like this. Wait for it. It's really subtle, but it's like ghosting, if you will, to where like you see how my hand does this. It's very subtle that it's doing that.
Dude, that's so cool he picked up on that.
Is this supposed to be?
Yeah, that's like yeah, you like duplicate the clip, you move it over 1 or 2 frames, and then you turn the opacity way down, so then it like follows what you do, but like in a ghosting manner.
Her dad, because she was wearing a backpack, which made me think that she was supposed to be like high school, maybe college, but the guy is like approximately her age. So I don't think he's supposed to be playing her dad. I think she's supposed to be playing her boyfriend, and she's not high school.
Oh, yeah. See, and that's something I can get into, too, is shooting the story scenes was, like, super, super stressful because the people, or the person that was going to play the kid, who's, like, actually 16, they ended up not being able to do it last minute. So it was like we had to scramble and just we reached out to so many people, and then either they weren't available because it was such short notice, or it was other kids, but it was like, you know, it's kind of weird to have like these people you don't know and then like have, oh, we know you, and then you know this person and they have a kid. Would that kid be interested in being in our video? It's like, it's too weird. So we ended up finding Chantel, who, yeah, they're both Connor, who played the dad. They're both the same age. So my fiance Taylor put some makeup on Connor to like age him up a little bit. But since it was so last minute, and, you know, it's not like we had like, you know, thousands of dollars for like a full blown budget to like really make him look old. That's the story was written to be father or like a parental figure and the child. But, you know, in this context of it, it's like, yeah, that, you know, it could be the boyfriend, it could be brother, you know, if it's just like a brother and sister that live together, but like he looks after her or whatever. It's like, it could be whatever. Originally the idea came from it being a parent, but I know it didn't really come across the best because we didn't have the exact people that we were hoping to play the parts.
And
but
we just
they both
have
did
a
great.
backpack. For whatever reason, a lot of people have backpacks. You don't have to be in high school to have a backpack. You get what I'm saying. That's just what I assumed. So I'm trying to understand.
Oh yeah, got 2 noodle cats. Fenris and Wesker.
Or it's supposed to be like way more relatable in the sense of it can be any of that.
Hey, okay, cool.
Which is very possible.
I like this guy's thoughts and commentary. Gets it. Gets it.
I really like his voice. I'm assuming the screamer's not in this song.
No. Oh, I do the woes.
Standing with addiction. Oh, okay. Thank you. Such a good note. Okay, now you keep saying Christian is the screamer. Which one is that?
Oh, this is so much fun. This is so fun. That's me.
Dark floppy hair towards the end. Okay. They kind of all had dark floppy hair though. But I think it's the guy that was on the guitar / bass, right? Yeah.
Nope.
That guy?
Nope.
Or was it the other guy that like this guy? Shit. This guy.
Yep, that's me.
This guy?
Yep.
They all have long floppy hair.
Oh, great.
But
This
if
is
it's
great.
between those two, it's like the one holding the instrument that you strum. He's playing guitar. What? Which one is that? Is it this one? If it's not this one, then it's the other one. And that answers questions. Oh, now I want to hear a song that they're screaming. The second one. Okay, so the super long hair.
No, that's
super
that's
long
Paige.
hair that I can't.
That's
They didn't
Paige.
show that much of. Well, that didn't change anything. Him. That one. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha.
No, you had it
That was
right.
awesome. That was really fucking good. I do like, I don't know if it was intentional or not, like what I brought up where she could either be, you know, younger and you can, like, if you're younger, you can relate to her because she's younger, or she's older and that's a boyfriend that's, you know, or husband, boyfriend or husband. No. I give up. I don't know. I'm the screamer now. I'm the screamer now. It's me. But that could be like a boyfriend that's addicted, or a husband that's addicted, or dad that's addicted, or anybody. You know, they made her very like age group like oriented. Again, like I said, I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but
Yeah.
they did.
Again, it wasn't originally supposed to, but then when it came time to filming, it was just like, well, you know, we kind of got to work with what we work with, and it turned out that it could be that way. But the goal originally was to have it apparent. Because again, like an actual 16-year-old was supposed to play the part, not two people that were both the same age in their mid-20s.
Super relatable to anybody, and I thought that was really fucking nice. And the song just itself was amazing.
Thank you,
I don't
man.
know if I was smiling the whole time or not. I feel
You
like I
were,
probably
and it was awesome.
but it was an amazing fucking song. That was so good. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, thank you for liking, commenting, do all the good stuff you guys help us do to appease YouTube algorithm gods. Hang out with us in Discord. Link is in the description. Hang out with us in Twitch chat.
All right, that dude was really, really cool. I'm gonna have to check out some of his other reactions because he's really awesome. All right, lyrical content of Stuck. Oh, what's up, Bravo Games? You lost your aunt to addiction months ago. Yeah, it's a tough thing. It's a really, really tough thing. And it's a really personal song, especially for Logan. But yeah, I think that's probably why it's my favorite song of ours, just because when I listen to it, it's like I personally can't relate to it, but I think he wrote it and performed it in such a way that I don't even have to relate to it, and it's like I get it, and it's like I really feel what he was going for. So, all right, that was a good one. We got 2 more reactions, and then I guess I can show you guys some snippets of other songs on the album, give you a little sneak peek, and then after that, I'm gonna play some Dead by Daylight for a little while. So, thanks for hanging out on this Sunday. It's a good time. Very excited. Gotta turn this to dark mode as well.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. So, this is a new video from, as you can see, villain of the story, the Metal Titans from Minnesota. Shout out to Christian Gray. He watched the first reaction video and he thought it was cool, so I salute you, sir. Let's get started. Interesting. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It's gotta go louder.
Yeah, dude. Turn it up. I'll turn it up for you.
Yep, goosebumps. So it's interesting. I'm definitely getting a little bit of different vibes from different genres here. Like, it's definitely heavy AF, so we're getting deathcore, a little bit of hardcore influences, metalcore for sure. But with that symphonic in the background, they're blending a little bit of what I would say is, you know, black metal elements. So it's interesting that they're switching from all different genres to make this song. I like it.
I love the chant.
So that chanting is giving off a Born of Osiris vibe, but what I really like about this track is it's got that slow and low groove that you would hear in like the early 2000s metal. You know, in my opinion, the best time for metal. These guys are definitely on point with what they're doing. I'm very excited to see them grow as a band and get more popular.
Yeah, he's so nice. That's what it says. I don't know what the crew is. It's a setting plugin where you can make it pronounce like Latin syllables and stuff.
That's nice. So this is interesting. So like, I've played guitar for the past 15 years, and I've really noticed that this band is all about dynamics. It's not just heavy, it's not just brutal, it's not just ambient and melodic. They do a lot of mixing of their dynamics in their songs, and that's one of the reasons why this band really stands out to me, is that it has a little bit of everything in it for all your different kind of metal fans and their subgenres.
Thank you, Johnny.
Cleans are a nice touch. I'm usually not into clean sections or clean vocals, but these guys do it well. It's not overdone, and it's put in right positions.
I feel the air moving around me, letting go of the weight I've been holding up. This is enough. This is enough for me.
We'll just kind of let that one fade out. So that ending section really blew me away. I wasn't expecting them to tune down the tempo like that, but it worked really well because you had, I assume he's the backup singer or one of the other main singers. I think he also plays guitar, but he's singing cleans, and then you can slightly hear Christian in the background doing his unclean guttural style vocals, and that really mixes well together because yes, you're getting more ambient clean sounds from the guitars and the drums. It's not as aggressive and not as fast paced, but when you have, in my opinion, Christian's background screams, there's still some intensity within a more mellow moment. And like I said, dynamics. This band is all about dynamics and making your ears happy. So if you guys haven't checked out Villain of the Story, and giving them a like on Facebook, I would strongly suggest that you go over there and you show them some love. These guys have been at this for quite a few years now, even though they're relatively young dudes, but they are hungry. They, in my opinion, are ready to go out there and start playing some main stages, opening for some bigger bands. I would love to see these guys tour with Whitechapel, Veil of Maya.
If we were touring with those bands, we are not playing Peace of Mind. We are not playing Stuck. We are not playing Powerless and Decay. Kind of speaking on that, I don't know if maybe some of you know the story already, but yeah, there was on our first tour, there was a house show that we showed up to, and it was every local band was way heavy. So we were like, guys, these people, and then Hands Like Houses came over, in between songs, how they have stuff playing on the PA. Hands Like Houses came on, so they're singing, and people booed it. So the host skipped the song to keep it heavy, and it was okay, these people hate singing so much. So we scrapped Powerless and all of our more singing songs. We scrapped them all and we added our heaviest stuff that we could do, and it was it was really awesome because they loved it. But it was yeah, it's if we were touring with Whitechapel, it's dude, we gotta play all of our heaviest stuff. We would not, it would not fly if we played Stuck or Peace of Mind. No way. I would love to do it.
Bone of Osiris. The gent bands, these guys would fit very well in with the gent bands. They would also fit well with the Death Accord guys as well. Job for Cowboys coming out with a new album. It would be great to see these guys on that tour. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you're...
All right, man. Appreciate that. He reacted to, I think it was The Dark Side. You guys should check that one out. This dude's really, really nice. Really, really cool. All right, so this is our last reaction. I suppose after this I can search for, again, in case while I've been doing this someone happened to upload another one. Yeah, and then I'll show you guys some sneak peeks at a couple other tracks on the new album. Check the comments. Ending Enough is hype. Yes, really, really that's one of my favorite things. The first fret, orchestra breakdown at the beginning, towards the beginning, and then the ending. It's ooh, that's the favorite stuff I've ever written. Right, everyone's Whitechapel heavy where you're at. It's pretty heavy. Those shows must be crazy.
welcome all to Breakdown City. Let's kick it!
This guy's reacting to Stuck.
I
feel like he's gonna
welcome back to Breakdown
hate it.
City for another reaction video, or shall I say, a double reaction video. It's been a long time since we did a double reaction video on this channel. We got 2 new singles from the band Villain of a Story. It's been about 2 years since we had music from this band. I followed them for quite some time. They just had that
That's
unique
awesome.
sound. I wouldn't say that they kind of remind me of like an old Ashley and Alexandria, but I mean, Christian does throw the fuck down on the on the vocals. And then I believe his brother Logan that does the cleans. I mean, they're both so good together, and I think Logan does scream too as well, if I don't remember right. I'm just stoked to get into new music from this band. They announced that their newest album, Bloodshot, will be out November 20th. So, I mean, expect a full album reaction on that too. But yeah, we got
Sick.
2 singles. So we got Stuck and Enough. I'm going to waste pretty much no more time. All I'm going to really say is that this band throws the fuck down. And then, obviously, Breakdown City tickets will come out. I'm pretty sure we're doing these tracks. Let's just go ahead and kick this shit. Get into Villain of the Story, Stuck.
Ooh, he's reacting to Stuck first. This band throws the fuck down. Here's a soft song. I mean, maybe he likes chill stuff too, obviously. He could like anything. Just with that intro, and he's like playing super heavy stuff.
Okay.
I wonder how he's gonna think about this one. I just think Will killed the mix, especially on this one.
I mean, it looks like we're going to have a little bit of a slower song from these guys.
Breakdowns and brews.
Cause you let me fall. You said that I was your everything. I'm left to pick up these pieces. What's left of my heart? You rip me apart. Why is this so hard? I know I deserve more than this, yet I still crave your love.
I can't tell if he actually likes it, or if he's just
I do like that guitar in the background.
or is he just like,
I love his voice too.
well, I'm
Logan's
being
voice is
filmed,
really good.
so I'm like, you know, just groove into it. So I can tell he just wants to throw down real hard.
So that was a nice chorus, and that was a nice transition to that verse right there.
Like he did. Oh, I love this song.
Okay, getting a little faster. Ooh, okay. I see you.
Heard the ferrets making some noises. Just wanted to see if they were okay.
Yeah, definitely. This is such a powerful message behind this song. I can just tell. I can feel the emotion behind it. Christian. there it is. Yeah, I like that. I like that raspiness, you know, to them vocals. You got Christian over here on the, you know, on the background. Okay. The villain of the story stuck. Up next is Enough. So on to the next
feel
track.
like he's gonna like this
I feel
one.
like this one is gonna bring the heavy. There was nothing wrong with the last one. You know, nice and slow song. Vocals were fucking outstanding. Yeah, just expect the heavy in this track. Let's see what this shit got. I've been waiting, Vots. I'll tell you what, I'm waiting.
Freaking hit play, man.
City tickets out on your track, so prove me wrong.
Let's go. Let's
Let's
go.
kick this shit. I already know.
Satisfaction all over his face. Yeah. That's good stuff. That smile. It's like,
Oh my god, you hear them drums, man, hear them kicks? Yes! Dude, his fucking range hit that shit, dude. Hit it.
it's too good. Too good.
Fuck! Yeah, I am.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
So worth the wait. So worth the wait. Oh, the fucking production in this fucking song, man. I can't wait to hear the rest of this album. This fucking chorus is so tight, too. We're gonna get hit hard. I already feel it. We're gonna get hit hard as fuck. I know how this band operates. They're gonna trick you. But unless I'm completely wrong, this shit might slam into a nasty ass breakdown.
Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro.
We got a little over a minute left.
It's just the way it chills out that piano.
Better break that shit down.
Yeah, sorry, dude.
Of course.
Now it's a breakdown. I mean, I suppose this next part is like chuggy, but it's not a breakdown.
Oh man, that is fucking gold, man. Fucking mint.
Oh, that's great. That was great.
That fucking track This is why I like this band. I cannot wait to hear the rest of this album, Bloodshot. Expect to see a full album reaction on this channel.
I'm excited, man.
More for good measures. All right, so that was Villain of the Story, Stuck, and Enough. And after listening to, you know, Enough, I definitely am excited for this new album that comes out next month, Bloodshot. I definitely got elements of the Dark Side and Dragon Sickness in Enough. Christian's range, like as a vocalist, I mean, I follow him on YouTube and I watch all of his covers and shit. Like, this motherfucker, he can throw down. Like I said, I don't want to say it's kind of like that old, like, Asking Alexandria feel, like when, you know, back when Danny was in his prime, or when Dennis Sofsatov was in his prime too. I mean, this shit, I've been waiting for music from these guys for a long time. I know that Christian did do a side project with a band called Down and Dirty, and then they changed their name to Heaven Sent. That whole band was Bad Juju, or that name was Bad Juju.
Yeah.
I remember reading on his Instagram, like, it wore him out. Like, literally, he could not, like, he was literally doing everything. We're putting Heaven Sent and Down and Dirty, you know, in the past. I feel like, you know, they got something to prove on this newest album. Here. The production on both these singles are really fucking good. And don't get me wrong, I did like Stuck too. Logan's cleans and his range on that song was put together so well too. I mean, the harmonies were really good, and then when he got in that, like, you know, raspiness, you know, like singing towards the end, you know, I dig that shit. Yeah, I can't wait to hear more faster paced, you know, songs from this album.
Dude, I'm excited to show everyone watching.
But I do like slow shit here and there.
After this,
both
it
these
just has me
are
hyped.
really good. Let me know which one you guys like between Stuck and Enough in the comments below. And like I said, it's been a while since I did a double reaction. Takes some time, but I don't mind helping out smaller bands that don't get enough attention or has not been recognized yet. And then, like I said, that is one of my primary goals of this channel, is to recognize smaller bands that don't get enough attention. With that being said, this is going to conclude tonight's videos. Hope you guys did.
Hell yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome.
Oh, this is Villain of the Story. Enough. And I heard this is significantly heavier than the last one that we heard, because the last one was still pretty heavy for something that was like chill at the same time, but not chill. You know what I'm talking about? Emotional.
Yeah. I was interested when I saw that he posted this, because I was like, if he heard that Stuck was the soft song, and he's like, whoa, this is your soft song? So I'm like, oh my god, dude, if he reacts to this, I wonder what he's gonna think.
My emotion.
I really liked his reaction to Stuck.
Thoughts? Yes. Villain of the Story.
I know.
I'm really excited. And shout out to all the guys from Villain of the Story. You guys are pretty neato.
Hey.
Let's play games sometimes. I don't know if you guys play games or not.
Bro.
Let's play some games. Play some Among Us.
Yeah, dude.
That was a really fucking sick deep. Man, they do the fucking layering so well with the vocals. I don't know shit about instruments. So I'm sorry. But I know vocals pretty well. And the fucking layering on that is insane. How's his throat okay? It's probably not. And that's also a really cool thing. Man, I don't know how people have lung capacity.
That is one thing I want to point out is, when it came to the layering, there were like specific style of lows that I did, and I wanted them exactly like 50% left and right, and then other kinds of lows to be 100% left and right. I know you can't see my other hand. Is it this one? Yeah. But yeah, I wanted specific screams to be panned to specific lengths so that like it had this very specific sound to it.
capacity. Whenever I try doing this, like, not only, like, deeps are fucking easy. Deeps don't take nothing out of you. But, like, right now, like, I'm just, like, so sore from working on, like, the cover that I'm working on. And, like underneath my tongue, and, like, I have, like, no lung capacity to do, like 4 words back to back to back. I don't know how some fucking vocalist can do that shit. Like,
Well, a lot of it, at least for me, I figure some vocalists are like this too, but in a live environment, it's easier to pull off a lot of stuff because you'd have the adrenaline and everything. But when it comes to recording vocals in studio, I'm really bad at holding out phrases and doing long sections, so I do kind of break it up. I don't do it like every single phrase is different. If I'm really feeling it and I have like the energy and I'm really in the zone, then I'll go through the whole line. But a lot of the times it's every other line is a different take and a different breath. So like I do a line, like a whole line of words, and then I'll stop, and then I'll double that, and then I take like a couple second break, and then we go to the next one, and then we do that twice. So it's not just the whole thing. That'd be crazy. I'm sure there are some vocalists that do the whole thing.
God. Oh shit! I forgot to point out what I fucking was talking to point out.
Oh.
He drops from a scream to a talk to back to a scream, and I fucking love when that happens. Right? That. I don't know why I'm not saying words other than I'm just fucking enjoying this. So sorry for those of you that guys are like, he's not saying anything. Yeah, because I'm enjoying. I like this a lot. I do want to talk about the fucking like camera work. It's so weird. Like, if you ever watch like behind the scenes of like camera work and stuff, one, I really like their lighting and everything, where it's like really backlit and everything's really dim, and then they have like I wouldn't necessarily say lens flares, but the kind of lens flares. Like the light that like goes in front of the camera type of deal.
Yeah, that's all post. That's after the fact.
But like, I don't know why it looks so unprofessional with a behind the scenes where it's like, okay, action, and the fucking cameraman just does this, and it's like, that's not going to be a good shot, and then you get this out of it, and it looks so fucking good.
We filmed this video in my living room. We bought like a 32-foot, like it's like a huge, maybe it wasn't that big, but like it was a huge black backdrop that we hung up on the wall where the TV is. And then I just had the one light that I have right over here. And we just had that off camera, kind of pointing down. I wish I would have lit it a little bit better because it would have made color correction and everything way easier. I didn't light it enough, so color correcting it was a pain in the ass. And then, and then like all like the lighting and like stuff flying all over the place, like that was all added after the fact. But to his point, I'm like,
you know what I mean? It's just moving.
I mean, honestly, I don't know if I remembered to cut it out. Maybe I did, but maybe it's still in here. I think there's one shot of Cody where like I go like this and he was too far away from the backdrop. He was towards the edge of it, and I wasn't paying attention. And when I moved the camera, it's like when it's not color corrected, so it's a little bit brighter. Like you see all the pictures on the wall, on the other wall, and Logan's just sitting in the corner. You can totally just see him sitting there. So like I had to like go in and really darken that shot so that it like covered him up the best that I could. I don't remember if I used that shot, or if I did, maybe I put like one of those flares in the corner so you can't see. Maybe it's in there somewhere, but it moves too fast. But yeah, there was totally a shot where you could just see Logan just like
Sounds really
that's
nice.
like my favorite shot. The lighting on that one was perfect. Love the
Now, okay, real quick. I don't know shit about instruments, like I said. I don't know if that's just like how, like the key that they're playing in or what, or if it's, that's why the cameraman, not you. I know, I'd be like, okay, it needs to be on a tripod so it doesn't move. You know, you don't want it to move. But you'd want it to move. That's the point. You want it to, so that way it gives the cool shit. But so I don't know if it's the mix that
I don't know if he's talking about it, but just to kind of riff for a second, like yeah, I really do want, like, it's called a gimbal. It's like a little machine handheld thing that you put your camera in, that it keeps the camera steady while you do this, so you can get certain angles, but like it looks super cinematic and very, very smooth. Because when you use it by hand and you try and do that, there's the slight imperfections of like your hand shaking, or like if you want to do like a swoop, it's like you're not going to get a very smooth swoop unless you have something called a gimbal or something like that. But those things are pretty expensive for a good one, and I don't have one. So in my head, I originally had like all these super cinematic shots, especially for this soft part, but I don't have the appropriate gear, so you just got to make do with what you got.
they're like taking a lot of like the high frequencies and stuff out to make it such a point cameraman. I would be to make it like warmer, or if it's just how he's playing it. Like I said, I don't know shit about instruments, but it's so warm and just so nice, like to listen to. It's like smooth, if you will. This like whole guitar part.
Yeah, Will probably did that with the mix. I'm not sure.
You hear what I'm saying?
I feel the air moving around me, letting go of the weight I've been holding up.
Oh, that was a really nice note. He did like a really small, quick run. There. How he says hold or holding. Is it? Damn, it's still a fucking mystery to me how they do that like scream sing thing. Like where he holds out like the me. That? God, I wish I could fucking do that. It's so good. And the underlying fucking scream, that's dope. I really fucking love this.
Love that outro. I think that's like instrumentally. I love vocals obviously, but instrumentally, I think that's my.
God, that's
my
such a
favorite
good
song
fucking
I've ever
song.
written.
And not only give a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. They know. They know. They know the struggle. They fucking know the struggle. That's why I also dropped in a comment.
Oh,
fucking
Like, wait,
scared me. We're gonna let that play so that way they
that
get
was right
ad
in the
revenue.
tears.
But Jesus, that scared me. Okay, there is lyrics for anybody that wanted to hear like the lyrics and like however you want to do it, play the song, read the lyrics type of deal. It's all here for you. Let's see. Carson. I'm not familiar with any of these people. I'm sorry, these people. So regardless, is that playing? It is. Okay, good. That was fucking dope. That was really fucking dope. The ending was gorgeous. Yeah, they like what's the word? It was just really fucking cool with the way that they did it. To where it's like it starts so heavy and so like everything, if you will, to go into like a little bit more soft and then end with a mix between the two. And it's like a perfect like happy medium between heavy and like kind of softer. You know what I mean? It was really fucking cool. Christian's the screamer and Logan's the singer. And they're the ones that wrote this, right? Written it. Yeah. That's why I was like, I don't know the other ones. I knew that one though. I was pretty sure that's exactly who they were. I didn't know they had Patreon too. Go support them on Patreon. Give them money. They Reddit it. Exactly. You know what I'm saying. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Regardless, guys, you guys are fucking awesome. Everybody that's watching this, Villain of the Story is fucking amazing. Go listen to them. Go stream their shit. I didn't realize I wasn't subscribed to them. I just made that change. So go subscribe to them. Go like, go comment, go do all the great stuff that you guys do to help support them. Since you guys do so much here as well, you guys are just awesome. If you guys are looking for apparel or mixing and mastering, head over to Newova store. If you want to help support the channel a little bit extra, I have Patreon channel memberships and of course subscriptions here on Twitch. If you have Amazon Prime, subscribe free every single month. Let's see, do they have anything else? No, but they do have Patreons, so go give them money. They need it because they're independent and they're putting out stuff, and music videos and shit are not cheap. So go help.
But that's why we do the music videos ourselves, because they're not cheap. Honestly, if we could, like, I have so many big ideas and I'm like, dude, if we had the resources and the money and the connections, like the ideas that I have for music videos and like content and like all this stuff, I'm like, dude, it would be so cool. But we're not in a position to afford it. So we kind of got to dial it back a little bit and play it smart. And I feel like, honestly, that was the biggest thing that we changed. Because when we first came out, like, we were dropping like $3,000 on every music video kind of thing. And we were doing it, I think, the right way. We were playing it really, really smart and pumping out quality content and doing all that kind of thing. But when it came down to it, we were just so in debt because of it. And because of the record deal at the time, it was like we weren't making anything for everything that we put into it. So it was like, I just remember when we were recording our second album, Ashes, we were probably a couple days away from finishing, and Johnny Frank, our producer, was just like, okay guys, and he sat us down and had like a dad talk. He's like, you guys gotta start making money. Like, you gotta stop spending so much money on all this crazy stuff, because as cool as it is, you're just screwing yourselves. Would you rather like stretch out how long you're a band and gradually increase to where you can like invest and it starts to snowball, or are you just gonna like burn out because you went through all of your resources way too quickly on the chance that it would blow up? And kind of case in point is Peace of Mind. Like, that music video, it cost us $250 for the hotel room that we filmed it in, but like, other than that, I did everything, and that was the video that got 2 million views. So you don't always need like some flashy, huge production, high budget video to make something cool happen. But yeah, hopefully at some point we can get to a point of being able to pay for actual music videos again, because it is a lot of work, and I'd rather just work on the music. I'd rather do other people's music videos, but when you're trying to be in the video and then you're editing the video and you're doing everything, I like it because I have a super creative kind of vision and I like creating that vision. But I think sometimes when you're too close to things, I'm rambling so bad. This was an awesome reaction. I'm gonna check out more of this guy's stuff because he reacted to Stuck as well, and he liked that one. But yeah,